It is a hot one out here today in South Florida. It is bright, it is hot, it is humid. But anyways, we have to go to a customer's house today, and I'm gonna share with you guys this tank. It's a Reef 750 G2 Red Sea. Really beautiful tank, although we are having some issues with it. Well, the issues we're having are, it's got green hair algae, it's got cyanobacteria. I think today I'm probably going to try to do a fluconazole treatment to kill the rest of the hair algae. And I really want to test the water. I want to see what the nitrates and phosphates are, see what imbalance is causing all this cyanobacteria. But the coral is looking good. The tank is overall is looking really good. So let's head there real quick. Also, I'm going to be bringing a fish to them, a Naoki wrasse, which they were really looking forward to. They saw this fish. If anybody's seen a Naoki wrasse, beautiful fish. They really want it, so we're gonna be introducing that today again. So see you at the job. Oh, we are delivering this really pretty Naoko wrasse. If I can get good video of it right here. We are delivering a very pretty fish here, a Naoko wrasse, and it is very like absolutely stunning fish. One of my favorite wrasse out there. And can't see it really good right now in the bag, but wait till we get it in the tank. You get a better look. Let's head inside. All right, so here we are, and things are looking okay. Corals, anemone's looking great. Check. Just removed some anemones last time I was here, over here on this spot, because they were starting to sting these zoas, and you can see this rock used to be covered in zoas, and now those zoas are kind of gone. There's another anemone that snuck its way in the middle of these zoas, but it's not looking great. Paligrandis taking over this whole rock. Got some zoas over here. Look at our little blonde naso chilling. A bunch of red discosoma mushrooms scattered throughout this whole tank, but we got zoas all over. Recordia mushrooms. Don't really see these corals anymore. Don't really see the Recordia mushrooms anymore like you used to. And then look, we have these red discosoma mushrooms that are just growing through the zoas. That's how invasive they are. But the zoas are holding their own for now. If it becomes a problem, we'll address it. We do have some hair algae issues here with a little bit of cyanobacteria, which we'll siphon out and scrape up today. You got a little bird's nest coral over here with cyano. More pallies over here. More bird's nest, which is doing great in this aquarium. I'm very happy about that. I'll try to get some more SPS in here. Rock flowers, big old ball of red mushroom, discosoma mushrooms. And then again, look, more hair algae right here, which is affecting the Leptoceras, that coral right there. That's an encrusting coral. It's affecting that, so we're going to try to brush that as much as possible. But the other issue is you see the got zoas approaching, and you got red discosoma mushrooms that are approaching that area too. So I want to reserve that for that lepto, because I like for that whole rock to be covered in lepto and not zoas or mushrooms. There's enough zoas and mushrooms in this tank. Gorgonians love to hold on to algae. It's crazy. Over here a bit, we have Euphilia. All the hammer corals are doing really good. Looking healthy. Our little buddy, the cleaner wrasse, coming to check us out. Torch coral looking good. The sponge is just going nuts. Like this thing is just plating and growing like insane. Acans looking good. There's a ton of cyanobacteria throughout this tank, though. We're gonna have to figure that out. That's a really pretty acan. I haven't seen that. Colors on that are ridiculous. What else we got here? Lobo, trumpets, and a favia. I think that's a favia. That's looking really fat right there. Looking amazing. But yes, we have some hair algae issues to deal with today. We have, looks like dinoflagellus or diatom, some type of brown algae that's in the sand here. So we're going to go ahead and do a test, and we're going to see what we're looking at here, because there's some type of imbalance. Now, a couple weeks back, this tank was like really covered in hair algae, and we took care of that. It's not as bad as it used to be, but now it's looking like in place of the hair algae, the cyanobacteria is getting those excess nutrients. So I'm gonna try to get as much of this stuff out as possible. So that's what I'm gonna work on now, and I'll be setting up right here for a water change. So these two clownfish hate me because every once in a while I kind of go through and I take away a couple of their enemies. And when I mean they hate me, watch this. Look at that. Look, as soon as I put my hand in there, they're like little piranhas just attacking me nonstop. Watch. Especially the orange one, the female. She is vicious. Let's give her a second. Watch. She's going to get me. So I'm just cleaning up here and I got already tagged twice. See, she keeps biting me. Yep, there she goes again. And they have it just keeps biting me. It's really frustrating. And they have a pretty good bite. Look, both of them are getting me now. I mean, they can't draw blood or anything, but it is annoying and it definitely kind of catches you off guard. All right, so this is the water change I'm doing, about 60%. This is a significant water change today just because check the nitrates and phosphates. They're higher than I like. There's a lot of hair algae and cyano, so speaking of cleaning, little cleaner wrasse is being much nicer to me than those mean old clownfish, right? This one's actually trying to inspect my hand for any type of little bugs or worms or anything that might be on there. These guys are buddies. I love them. Much prefer the gentle cleaning from a cleaner wrasse than the biting of a clownfish. And here's our Naoki wrasse in the sump right here getting acclimated, and the refugium. You can get a better idea of just how pretty that fish is. Bright red, yellow belly. Still a little guy, still a baby. And now that we got him all acclimated, we're going to put him into the tank. Now, be real, I'm a little concerned just because he is small, but I'm probably more concerned with, there's another wrasse in here, I think a clown fairy wrasse or something like that, clown wrasse that's in here that I'm worried about. So far, the cleaner wrasse is inspecting them. That's normal. The fish will come out, investigate, see if it's food, or if, they're all going to come out and inspect. It's normal. The clownfish are aggressive, but I'm not worried about them with the new fish. It'll be fine. So far, everybody's chill. So this is the clown wrasse I was worried about. I was worried about because they're both wrasse that these two would fight, and that clown wrasse is much bigger than the Naoki wrasse. Like, it's not even close. All right, so after a while I've been here, I've noticed that the Naoki wrasse is sitting here in the corner, which is not a good sign. This is not what you want to see when adding a new fish. That means most likely he's getting picked on. And I'm thinking right now that it's his cleaner wrasse because he happens to be very close. So I'm keeping an eye on it. Cleaner wrasse seems to follow me, thinking he's going to get fed. I don't think it's the clown wrasse. And there is some damsels and dotty backs and stuff in here. So I'm going to keep an eye right now, but that's not a good sign that the wrasse is sitting there in that corner. That means somebody's probably bullying him. And it doesn't seem to be the damsels. So after watching a bit, I have noticed that the cleaner wrasse has been kind of a jerk. I haven't noticed any other fish going after it. There is a dotty back in here. There's a purple dotty back in here, orchard dotty back in here. But that could be a problem, but I haven't seen it go after the wrasse yet. So I'm kind of staying away from the tank and just observing right now. Like I said, this Naoki wrasse has not moved from this corner, and it's concerning me. He's a little guy, so he's not going to do a really good job at defending himself, especially if you're up in that corner exposing yourself. You got to kind of at least try to fight back, or at least like hide under a rock until they kind of get used to you. But my theory is, these guys don't seem to be too concerned. But I know cleaner wrasse can be jerks, and I've seen him go after the Naoki wrasse. I haven't seen aggression, but I've seen him kind of pick at him. Yeah, but cleaner wrasse definitely can be jerk. Look how pretty that blonde nasal tang is. That is a pretty fish. Okay, so that didn't work out. I was not happy with the way the cleaner wrasse was going after our buddy here, and can't have that happen. So we're gonna get him back to the shop, find him a different home. He's just a little too delicate for this tank. The customer really wanted Naoki wrasse. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. This one's a little bit too small. Maybe possibly if we get a bigger one, but I didn't like the way this felt, and I don't want to take the chance of something bad happening, so I just took it out. Unfortunately, cleaner wrasses can be jerks, but I guess any fish can be a jerk. So unfortunately that wasn't able to happen, but we'll find them a fish that's a better fit for that tank. It's very, very important to find the right fish for your aquarium. it's a bummer because I know that customer was really wanting that fish, and but you know, sometimes that's just the way it goes, you know. That's why it's so important when getting fish for your aquarium to take your time and make sure that, you know, eventually, like, you're gonna be able to have a community of fish that will all get along, be more cohesive. I suggest always starting with fish that are a little bit more timid, all your timid fish first, and then work your way up the ladder from like timid to like, you know, like medium to like a super, you know, aggressive. That's probably the best way to do it. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one.